Good evening, ladies, as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena, and wow. It's been a while, and I'm probably losing subscribers left and right because of it. But, yeah, I just kind of suddenly didn't play Hearthstone for a week. I don't know what's going on. I really do want to play, one video a day. I think part of the reason might be, my girlfriend and I, we both work from home, and she used to work elsewhere, so it's like now that we're both at home all the time, it's just so easy to just not play Hearthstone for a day or two or eight. Anyway, apparently I also committed a really grave sin of not picking a good time to even stop. There was this cliffhanger here that I don't know if anyone actually cares about anymore. Hang on a second. There's a real cliffhanger here because I'm at 6-2. Okay, so I could have gone and kept one of those 4-drops to have a turn 2 coin, turn 3 other 3-drop, turn 4 Sen'jin, which is a very strong move, but I decided it'd be better to mulligan and see if I can get a 2-drop so I could save the coin for something later. And not necessarily be so slow. Oh, geez, a piece of Sergeant. Okay, so am I going to coin out this Master Swordsmith just to try to kill the Sergeant? I think I am. I'm going to do it. So I'm hoping that I can get the kill on this thing. What I'm really hoping for is actually that she doesn't play anything else. She just runs the Sergeant in and pings this off. And then I can make a recruit on turn 2 and it won't be quite so bad. Alright, unfortunately she is going to get the play here. And am I going to get a creature? I am! That's actually really, really good because this does not die to her hero ability. If I had gotten a recruit here, she could have killed Swordsmith, say, with the ping. Oh, no, sorry, the recruit with the ping, and the Swordsmith with the apprentice, and the apprentice would have lived. But now, she can ping this thing.
Must cleanse the Sunwell.
Okay, so it's actually nice. The Swordsmith was about as good as he ever gets. It really helped to actually have this Crocolisk be buffed, because that means it was killing the Sorcerer's Apprentice even after the Sorcerer's Apprentice took a buff. So here, there's nothing really great because all these things kill my 3 toughness creatures, unfortunately. So what I am going to do is think. I think I'm going to play the Raging Worgen, and the reason for that is that the Flesh-Eating Ghoul, there's a chance that later in the game it's actually going to drop and live. And I'd rather have that drop and live than the Worgen. So we are just completely trading off. She plays a Wailing Soul, which I think entails a Panda. Panda does kill the Wailing Soul and lift as hell about it. Of course, with her overpowered hero ability, she can then ping off the Panda, but at least it's 40% of her mana. I've got card advantage waiting to happen if I can get a little bit lucky. No, she's gonna Fireball my Panda. Well, I'm actually okay with the Panda being Fireballed. That's fine, I think. Tricky. I play the Ogre Magi, then she can run with the Wailing Soul, ping it to death, and the Wailing Soul lives with 1 health. That kind of sucks. I could play the Berserker and the Ghoul, but then one of them is just going to die to this thing. Oh, that's actually kind of sucks. True Silver Champion doesn't quite kill it. Man, I wish I had a recruit on the table out. This sucks. Well, since everything sucks, I think I'm just going to do the thing that uses up more stuff. In fact, instead of the Berserker... Well, no, hang on. There's really no point in not playing the Berserker. Because she kills the Ghoul, and then I have a better creature out. I'd rather have the 2-3 than a 1-1, just in case I need it. Plus, if it had been the 1-1, she could have pinged it to death. Ah, man, that 3-5 was incredibly good there, even though it's a shitty creature. I just happened to have a hand that was really awkward at dealing with a 3-5. And she has a 6-drop. Luckily, it's a terrible one. Oh, that is my lucky day here. Very fortunate that she played, like, the worst 3-drop of all time. And now, what do we do? Well, I could play this, but I'm not sure I actually have the luxury of being that slow about things. I think I'm going to, oh, this sucks. Because now the Wailing Soul does just kill the Imani Berserker. Fuck. Oh, man, maybe I should have just made a recruit. Oh, boy. Because, yeah, if I True Silver to kill the Priestess, the Wailing Soul kills the Berserker. And then lives to tell about it. Well, I think that's what's going to have to happen anyway. So we're going to kill that, make a recruit, in the face. Let's see what happens here. Can't quite get up to 8 mana yet to play both of these in the same turn. I'm actually behind now because of this Wailing Soul. Wow, the 3-5, just a random old 3-5 really ruined me this game. I had no good answer to it. She does have the ping for the recruit. She wasn't doing anything else with her mana, so that means that she kills this berserker. And does she have anything else? She has an ancient mage. It's actually very annoying. It doesn't die to my True Silver Champion. Wow, this is so obnoxious. I can't even fathom. Alright, we'll play the Bloodsail Raider, I suppose. And,
for justice.
I guess I'll kill that thing, even though it's just terrible. We'll then play the Ogre Magus. Well, hang on, I could do Sword of Justice. I know what. I'm gonna do Sword of Justice and make a recruit. I need to get up cards. So I need to put a recruit on the table. Now, of course, the Ancient Mage can kill the recruit, but the thing is, if it kills the recruit, it's at 3 health, and I can finally Hammer of Wrath. And then I'm left with the 6-3. She really probably should kill this thing, but then that leaves me with the recruit. Then this guy's a 5-5 for 4 mana, which is good. She is going to ping that to death. Okay, so she's getting up on cards, but I might have quality over quantity here.
Ready, sir.
Ah, that was a really good card for her. Well, let's see here. We're going to go ahead and do the Ogre Magus. Hammer of Wrath now does 4 damage, so I can kill that and draw a card. Consecration is a good card. I'll kill off the Squire with my recruit. I'm not going to hit her in the face. Boy, this is close. What it all comes down to is this turn. I need this Divine Favor to give me at least a card. If she can play out her Orlando, this Divine Favor that I drafted so highly is going to be crap. So, yeah, this is a bad card. I now officially say, okay, so if this Ogre Magus can live, these guys will die to Consecration. Everything still dies to Consecration. Okay, perfect. I think it's worth it to Consecrate here. Alright. Yeah, okay, so if I Consecrate, I will get 1 card off of that. Probably worth it. So we're gonna Consecrate. Actually, no, I can't do Divine Favor here. That would be stupid. Kill that with the weapon. I'm gonna play Scarlet Crusader and the recruit. Hit her in the face. And I mean, I pretty much lose if she has a Flame Strike now. That Flame Strike will clear my board. She'll then have 2. Oh no, she'll have 2 cards left in hand. I can play whatever card I draw and then Divine Favor for 2 cards. I'll be back in it. She doesn't have Flame Strike though. Miraculous, miraculous, miraculous. She pings off the Divine Shield, and does she have like a Cone of Cold? No, she just has this thing. Please don't play our last card. Please don't let that be a secret. Okay, good. So I'm gonna get cycle this. No! Oh no! Hilarity! I don't get to cycle Divine Favor because the Azure Drake draws me a card. Hilarity, I say. Archer Commander would have been a really great card to draw for the start of my turn because I could have played it, killed something, and then fuck. Well, this sucks. So she just has exactly the right creatures against my stuff. I can't quite kill her stuff in any sort of profitable way, which is just really obnoxious. Divine Favor does nothing. Oh my god. Terrible. There's just no good way to do this. We're gonna go for the face. There's nothing good that I can do, so I'm just gonna try for a burnout victory here. I got this for 4 damage. She's down to 5 health. If I draw another True Silver Champion or something, I might win before she kills me. Now there's a risk associated because she can actually get me down to like 11 health here and burn me out herself, but she's only got 2 cards. I figure, what are the odds? Frost Bolt. Okay, so she's not killing me. Alright, dies. Dies. Okay, good. Crocolisk is good to see. It's not a very threatening card. Divine Favor is dead. Actually, can I win? What is this? 4, 7. I win with those 2 charge creatures. Woo! Well, I was on the back foot that game, but she needed a Flame Strike and didn't have it, so that's that. Kind of amazed how badly I reacted to a 3-5 on turn 4. Like, it's not that unusual. Sen'jin's a common card. It's been a common card the whole time. Couldn't do it, but you know what? It doesn't matter because I got to 7 wins. Holy shit. Wow. Alright. That's great. Now I'm probably going to lose. But you know what? I just don't care. I'm so happy that I made it to 7 wins. It's just phenomenal. The Shaman. Braffit. That sounds like some kind of terrible slang term for drinking or something. Like, hey bro, you want to braff it up tonight? Me and Jake's gonna be braffing it with Chaz. Josh said he was gonna braff it till he puked out his nose. Oh yeah, the new card back is out now. because the season ended while I was on my little informal hiatus. This hand is incredible. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, all great cards. Of course, Shamans are the kings of killing stuff cheaply, but no, just a Fairy Dragon here. No Probalo. So we will now play another Berserker. If you're wondering why am I playing a Berserker and not a Recruit, I think here it really does matter to have the extra power and extra 2 toughness so that if he plays a Totem, I can kill it right away. One problem I'm having is everything is a 2-3. This is actually something I'm beginning to realize, is you need to have some 3-2s. If you have nothing but 2-3s, that can be good because it dodges mass removal, but it's really awkward if the opponent starts playing 3-power things. Like Feral Spirit, for example. Fug. Well, did I just say fug? Anyway, I think, as cool as the Flesh-Eating Ghoul is here, I'm just going to grab the Razorfen Hunter. And I will enrage my Berserker there. I think it's worth doing. To try to get this trade to happen. And then I got a Sanjin Shield Master, which should be good. So he can now kill my pig, but then I can kill off his wolf and live to tell about it. I could actually play Flesh-Eating Ghoul here, but I think that would be a little bit greedy. Let's just play the really good card. And Sanjin is difficult for Shamans. Even with the spell damage, Lightning Bolt doesn't kill it. He doesn't really want to use Hex against it. Sanjin's a tough card for Shamans to handle. Does he have a good answer here? He's just going to Hex it. Okay, well that's fine by me. Please don't be taunt. It's not. Good. The reason I didn't want that to be taunt is I wanted to kill the spell damage because that's pretty threatening. Now, interestingly, I could here play Dark Iron Dwarf the Frog, and just kill both totems. But I'd rather use more of my mana, so we're going to go ahead and do this. And I think the Crocolisk isn't as relevant here, so I'll just make a Recruit in case it's a Lightning Storm. I don't want to overextend too much. Lightning Storm is pretty, I mean, it's kind of weak. This has done its job. This is a Frog. It took a removal spell. Oh, we're already up to Fire Elemental? Holy crap. Alright, well, got a couple of options here. I could do Dark Iron Dwarf. Could actually do Dark Iron Dwarf and Argent Protector, and then this would hit for 1. I'd throw away the Recruit. That would be one option. I could just Argent Commander, throw away the Recruit. So really, what's better, to play Argent Commander and throw away the Recruit, or to do Dark Iron Dwarf and this? I think I'm gonna go for the Dwarf. It's a bigger body, accomplishing much the same task. I'm putting out more board presence total with this, so I think it's worth it. The Lightning Storm isn't even that great. Won't kill the Dwarf unless he gets a spell damage. He does have a lot of cards, though. He has lots of cards, because he hasn't spent that many cards. And now he goes up another card. And he's going to Lightning Bolt with spell damage. Motherfucker! So at least he's overloaded next turn, and I can kill this, which sort of negates the card advantage, but yeah, it's close. He's got a lot of cards. I would be ahead if he just had fewer cards, but he's full health, basically. I have some board presence, so he's technically on the back foot, but he's just one Lightning Storm away from basically winning this, which kind of sucks. Hope he doesn't have that Lightning Storm. Knife Juggler seems to not have Lightning Storm. This has a 40% chance of killing something, though, each time he plays a minion. It's a big deal, and he kills, of course, the best creature it could have possibly killed. Luckily, at least it misses my Frog, and I can kill the Knife Juggler now. So this is just a 3 mana cycle, which is NBD, as they say. And I think what I'm going to do here is think. I could Panda this guy, Argent Protector, kill that, but the problem is then the Mana Tide Totem lives, and you have to kill the Mana Tide Totem. You just have to. And I need to kill this Knife Juggler. So yeah, the Panda Projector thing unfortunately just isn't going to work here. So, wait, I could Panda back my Argent Commander. That's pretty greedy, though. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So we're going to go ahead and do this, and this. And what we're going to do, quite simply, is just get board presence down. So I'm going to Panda back the Frog, play the Ogre Magus, and I can even replay the Frog, because Frogs cause 0. So I've got a relatively big board, actually. I mean, this is 13 damage. I'd still say he's got a pretty good chance of winning, but he's on the back foot. He needs to prove it here. Okay, does he have a Defender of Argus? Blood Knight. Okay, well played. So he gets a 6/6 there, and I can't quite kill it with my Panda. I also don't have a Recruit out, and it doesn't matter because he's actually going to Hex my Panda. So I've got 2 Frogs, which buys me some time, but I've dealt no damage to him, so I can't realistically even really think about burning him out. Shit. Well, what I'm going to do here is try to clean up the board as much as I can. I'm going to kill off the more damaging totem because I don't want these frogs to die automatically. We'll make a recruit so I need all the damage I can get. Play the Scarlet Crusader. Be glad I didn't play that any earlier, or else it would have been boosting his Blood Knight. And I got a full board here, so I don't think he has Lightning Storm, but if he does, if I'm wrong about that, he loses. Or, sorry, I lose. And he has 4 cards, which is just too many cards. Fuck, so many cards. Drake's not that big of a deal. It'll die to my Ogre Magus. Actually, or to my Archer Commander. He's gonna Panda back this guy so he can steal the Blood Knight. Or he can Blood Knight the Scarlet Crusader. So, okay, he took off my Divine Shield. It's really not that big of a deal. He still had the 6/6. Hammer of Wrath is really nice with my Ogre Magus. I will, kill the Drake, I think. Go up a card. Fen Creeper is beautiful. So since I have Fen Creeper, I do need to kill those Blood Knights, otherwise the Fen Creeper just dies. So Blood Knight, let's throw away my crappiest things, which is that and that. And we'll kill that. Totem. Alright, now I'm feeling a lot better. Now he's only got 3 cards. I've got legit board presence here. He's gonna have to do something pretty good. My card here is junk. Spellbreaker I don't care about it. 3/6 body is the important thing. This engine is really good here though. And a totem. Alright. Please don't be taunt. Okay, I've been lucky. It's never been a taunt, which is good. Scarlet Crusader. Not exactly what I needed, unfortunately. So we kill this like so. We kill this like so. Do I wait for a weapon? I don't think so. I think we're gonna play that out. He's at full health, and I can't realistically burn him out, so I need to be killing all of his totems, and it's nice to have an extra totem killer on hand. This is beautiful to see, because that's just a terrible card to have right now. So he got a bad top deck. Does he have Lightning Storm? No, he does not. Perfect. Divine Favor. Well, Divine Favor's been piece of shit every single time. It's a 3-mana cycle here. Consecration. Is it worth consecrating? Just to kill off a couple of totems? I don't think it is, actually. I really don't think it is. So we're just going to do this. Kill that. Kill that. Keep my recruit out. Alright, now I'm doing good. Got a consecration to clear his totems anytime I want to. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll play something with 2 toughness at some point. Unbound Elemental, that's annoying. Does he have an Overload card? Because that makes a big difference whether it's a 3/5 or a 2/4. He does not have an Overload card. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is use that and a recruit. Kill it. Totem. Swing. Swing. This clearly does not have Lightning Storm, barring top decks. And without Lightning Storm, I'm in really good shape here. I'm just kind of grinding him out here. And he seems to have a dead card. He should have played it last turn if it was anything playable. Stormforged Axe. Has to waste on the frog, which is good news for me. Fen Creeper gets to live another day. And no, he's got some kind of dead card here. I'm not sure what it could be. I mean, the most obvious thing is just if it's a Bloodlust, I suppose. I could Hammer of Wrath as basically a cycle card, but I think it's better to hang on to it in case he does get a minion. Unlike his card, which seems to be dead, my 2 cards are really good here. This is 5 damage in my back pocket, so I only need to deal 10 more damage to kill him. It's engine. Alright, no problem. I can get rid of that without issue. He takes 3 damage. Little does he know, he really can't afford to take any damage. It's a taunt totem, which is annoying, but that's fine. So we're definitely going to kill off this engine. And now I need to think. Consecration would take him down to 10. I've got what? 5, 6, 7, 8 damage? Is it worth it? I don't think it is. I really wish the Swordsmith hadn't buffed this guy twice. Well, let's actually do this and then decide what's good here. Plus Accelerator. Alright. We'll keep my 3-1 alive. Now he's in deep, 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 deep trouble. My hero ability here is just being ridiculous. If you're a paladin and you're getting 3 1/1s to stick on the table, that's just better than any other hero ability in the game, pretty much. Alright, he hits me in the face. Is he going to play Deathwing? It's pretty much what it's going to take to win. Could have won with a Deathwing, but he doesn't have it. So, great. We're up to 8 wins! Holy shit, it's been like literally a month. I wish I were joking. I wish I were exaggerating, but I think it has literally been a real-time calendar month since I last made it to 8 wins or higher. I might be wrong about that, but boy, it's been a while. So that's cool. I'm very, very happy. It's good to take a break sometimes, I guess. Come back and don't suck. It's just a freaking treat here.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
Alright, a Warlock, Chazzy Chaz. Chazzy Chaz, I don't
I
know.
will fight.
First this time, which is unfortunate, so I'm not going to have anything on turn 1, guaranteed. I have no secrets, no on-drops. And I got actually just an all-around awkward hand. If he's got a fast start, this is going to be trouble for the capital T, because this Blessing is going to be dead. And the Dark Iron Dwarf's going to be less than great. I need him to pass on turn 1 real bad, which is unlikely for a Warlock with the coin. Really unlikely. And it happens! Oh my god. Well, that changes everything. Because Warlocks don't have a great way of killing a Berserker if they don't have any creatures on the board. Soulfire I would pretty much welcome. And now I've got, you know, choices. I think here, even though it's tempting to play Sword of Justice, I'm going to do this just to get maximum board presence out here. I need the maximum board presence. I need something to stick because I need to be able to play Blessing of Kings. If I played Sword of Justice and traded the Berserker for the, is he going to play Hellfire? No, he's going to play Void Color. Interesting. Yeah, if I had traded creatures and just I had a Sword of Justice, it would have been much harder for me to use either the Dwarf or the Blessing. So what do you do here? I mean, I could do Dwarf, kill this thing, and just take my chances. Or I could play Blessing. I'm going to go for the Blessing here. This is a pretty scary creature. It'll kill most anything that he'll get down, and what he gets down is a Void
This is my
Terror, which is fine. So I'll hit him in the face. That was a mistake. I don't know if that's a mistake, like he made a mistake playing the Void Caller, or if I made a mistake using Blessing of Kings. But this is difficult. He's got to have Shadow Bolt here. Oh, he does not have Shadow Bolt. Does he have a Soulfire? He's got to have Soulfire. Oh, he doesn't have Soulfire. This thing is just going to straight up live. Alright, here I am going to do Sword of Justice. The reason for that is it does two things for me. Number one, it actually kills off the Void Terror. And number two, when I drop this second Berserker, it becomes a 3/4, which does not die to that Divine Shield. I'm going to hit him for 9 damage. It's risky, of course. But popping the Divine Shield didn't seem that great. And last turn, I bet he would have used Soulfire or Shadow Bolt if he had either one of those things. Okay, so I got Dark Dwarf. That wouldn't have saved me here. It wouldn't have saved me. That guy was going to die no matter what. Alright, so here we'll just keep on trucking. I'm going to play Senjin and another Berserker. If I really played like 3 Berserkers this game, I guess this deck has a lot of Berserkers. And I will kill this thing because now, I mean, he couldn't kill the 9/4. He maybe has a Mortal Coil, though. That would let him kill the 6/1 in high style. Does he have it? The answer is maybe. The answer is... Well, he hasn't had a Shadow Bolt, a Soulfire, or a Mortal Coil. I've been pretty lucky so far. Gotta admit. Alright, we gotta think carefully here which creature to play. First of all, can I win? Let's see. 6, 9, 10, 11... If I attack, it's 12. No, I can't kill him. Which one of these do I want buffed? I guess I'd rather have the Ogre Magus be buffed because it makes it harder to kill. So we'll do this. I'll kill that thing. Get enraged. He's probably going to attack into me because if he had a Mortal Coil, he would have used it. So I'm going to hit him for 6. Play Scarlet Crusader. Alright, he could still come back with like a Hellfire here. That would not actually clear my entire board, but it would clear most of it. These Berserkers have been just wild. 6/1, does he have a Mortal Coil finally for this? Or some kind of... Dread Infernal. Okay, so Dread Infernal is a pretty good play for him. Pops a Divine Shield, kills my guy, but, I mean, he's at 12 health. I think he's actually just dead now. Yeah, he's dead. I actually didn't even use a Dark Iron Dwarf, but, you know, in case I didn't matter. Well played! Wow! It's like the last month of doing terrible in the arena never happened. Here I am with like a pretty okay Paladin deck. Got a crap card in here, this freaking Divine Favor. A bunch of spikes here. And I'm doing well, like in the olden days when it didn't even have to have anything kind of a special deck to do well. I just did well. Fancy that. But I guess this deck maybe is a sort of proof of concept that, like what I said in my last video, if anybody remembers, from 8 days ago, is that these days it seems like you just have to have fast decks. I remember when I first started playing Hearthstone, I would try to like draft really aggressively, like really have a really aggressive curve, and I would just keep losing because I didn't have enough endgame. So I gradually, over time, switched to a more endgame focus. I think the tide has just shifted, is all. People aren't playing with that much endgame stuff. They're playing with fast things, and if you have that endgame focus and you have a slow turn or two in the beginning, you just lose. The arena maybe doesn't have as well of a defined metagame like the ranked does, but I have a theory that it really does matter, and it changes over time. So I'm going to play the Crocalus. The reason for that is just in case I top deck another 2-drop, like one of my infinite Berserkers, I'd like to have a chance of saving this to play with a weapon, but of course I will play this next turn if it comes to that. So why not save this? Well, the reason I don't want to save this thing is that I think it really matters. It really matters to have this extra power and toughness right now. Divine Favor is garbage. Just absolute garbage. Oh, he didn't play a card though. How many cards do I actually get with Divine Favor next turn? This might actually be worth it over playing a Recruit. Oh, is it worth it over playing Master Swordsmith? Fuck. Let's think. If I play this, he's got 6 cards. I'll have 4 in hand. I'll get 2 cards out of this. I can't do it. Can't do it. I have to do this. So I keep damaging my already damaged guy because, of course, I want to guard against Consecration. I'd rather have a 1 and a 3 than a pair of 2s. This thing gets buffed, which is good because it's sturdier, but it's bad if he has Hammer of Wrath, I suppose. Crucible Champion will kill off my Bloodsail Raider. But, let's see. If I play the Dark Iron Dwarf, it'll just die to True Silver Champion. Oh! He makes a strategic blunder, kills the Swordsmith. I don't think that's right, actually. I just really don't think that's right. Wow. Alright, we're going to go ahead and play the Berserker and make a Recruit. I think the board presence is worth it over the Dark Iron Dwarf, which would have just died to True Silver Champion anyway. So let's let him use his True Silver Champion against my 3-3, and then I'll play the Dwarf. How about that? Apple. He's only been playing 1 card a turn or none, so I'm hoping that maybe even just playing all my things out naturally, I'll still be able to play this someday. For like a card, or more than a card. Alright, Fen Creeper is obnoxious, but I can deal with it in a variety of ways. I think Dark Iron Dwarf's the best. If I'm going to be killing this thing regardless, I'd rather have a 4-4 on the table than a card. Alright, you know, I'm noticing I do have some non-bows in this deck with Divine Favor. Like, obviously Azure Drake and Divine Favor is a bit of a non-bow. Same for Hammer of Wrath. He does have another True Silver Champion. Well, I mean, it's 9 wins here, so you gotta figure we're gonna have some good shit. So I don't want to play the Azure Drake here, unfortunately, and the Crocalus is gonna die to the Recruit. Oh, I can do Blessing of Kings. The problem is it'll still die to True Silver Champion plus the Recruit, so no. We're gonna play Argent Commander. I'm gonna trade the Recruit voluntarily because I don't like calling him key creatures, and I'm gonna hit him. Now he's at 16 health. I mean, you gotta start thinking about burning him out. Blessing of Kings, if I take him down to 8, down to 5, I might be able to burn him out if he can't kill this guy, which is difficult to kill without any creatures on the table. Alright, he plays just a bunch of minions. 2 very, very, very good minions, but doesn't do anything else. Okay, I think we're gonna start to go for the burnout. I'm going to go here. Here. Hit him for 8. So I've got 2 Divine Shields. He can clear the board with a little bit of help, but it's somewhat difficult. Obviously, a Blood Knight here would be sick. Hammer of Wrath takes him down to 5. He's going to pop Divine Shield with the Hammer of Wrath, draw a card, which is really good because it makes my Divine Favor better, so his hand total stayed the same. He doesn't really want to hit that with True Silver Champion, obviously. He's going to Blessing of Kings. Okay, so that's well played. I'm not going to say well played. I don't want to sound like I'm being... He's going to hit this... I mean, he really has to. Because it's going to hit him anyway. So he's playing it smart. Alright, Hammer of Wrath. He's down to 4 health. Down to... interesting. Alright. Is it worth it to play this thing? Do I care, even? Divine Favor gives me 3 cards. Oh gosh, this is tricky. If I play Sword of Justice and then Divine Favor, I get 3 cards. He's gonna hit me for, but I've put no minions out on the table. No, I can put a Recruit out. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Because I have enough burn in my deck that I feel like my odds are good with this. Okay, so here I've got 6 damage. Okay, I'm actually going to hit him in the face because I am threatening lethal. Now, this is a little bit precarious, admittedly, because if he heals, which is possible with something like a Justice guy, Now he's got the board presence, and I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. I could play Fen Creeper and give it Divine Shield to just be annoying, but it would be a little scary. And he does have Justice Guy. So, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. No, it's not good for the company. He kills the Recruit. Consecration would be really good here. Didn't get it, because then I could have done Azure Drake plus Consecration. So do I risk the Azure Drake? Oh, man. What has he got? 12, 16, 17. I could actually take a hit from this guy and probably not die. So I could Azure Drake, Hammer of Wrath for 4 damage, down to 8, down to 7. No, I just can't kill him. 6 damage, he's down to 6 health. Yeah, I can't kill him. So if I do this, I get a 4-7 with Taunt, or with Divine Shield. Oh my god, I think that's what's gonna have to happen. So we do this and this. He had the Justice Guy when he needed him. I'm gonna kill this Recruit to take away his free murdering of my Divine Shield, and then I will play it on Modified Recruit. So he can pop this and get past it, but it's gonna take a little bit of effort on his part. Crap. Needed him not to have this one particular card, but he had it, so sucks. If he can damage this from his hand, that's even worse, because then he can just kill it with Scarlet Crusader without having to damage his minions, and he's gonna do that. He's smart, because it kills off my Recruit. Lets him get at the Fen Creeper. He's actually gonna heal up, so this thing lives after killing Fen Creeper. Oh man, I need Consecration desperately. Even it won't even kill off his stuff, but I just need it. Don't find it. All right, True Silver Champion. He's got 12 plus 8 is 20 damage. 21. I could be at 21 health. Oh my god. Let's see, 8 plus 4 is 12. I'd have to throw both hammers at his face. Oh my gosh. This is very difficult. I don't think I can win if I go for the burn here. So we're just gonna try to kill off his stuff. Just put True Silver in the hand.
For justice.
Kill the Yeti, make a Recruit. So 11, I'm down to 6. A bit dicey, sure, but I think I would have lost it. He only would have needed 1 damage out of 5 cards to kill me if I had hit him in the face. Well, a bit of a sad loss to a good run, but he did have a really good deck, and I did play pretty well. Well, we're getting down here. I might still get Consecration to bail me out of this. Consecration would not kill these 4/4s, but at least it would kill off the rest of it. Gotta get Consecration. Gotta happen. Not a chance. Still can't kill him. I can deal 3 plus 3 is 6 damage. Last chance for Consecration. Doesn't happen.
Well,
fuck my life. He's not gonna miss the win. We're just gonna
the victory is.
Needed Consecration there, or I needed him not to have ridiculous cards, but he had ridiculous cards and I didn't have Consecration. So that's that. Anyway, pretty good run. I'm very, very happy with that. Losses happen in Hearthstone, and I had one happen when I was at 9 wins after just a horrifically bad streak, probably the worst streak in my entire career playing Hearthstone, and that includes when I first started and didn't know what I was doing. So we'll take that. We'll take it happily. What do we get here? Kirintor Mages, would I ever use that in ranked? I mean, maybe. We have a little bit of time. I could probably do a draft in like a game. So let's bring up the old stats sheet and see who's next. Also, this would mean I don't forget to update my stats. So Paladin. Paladin's officially my best class, which is funny because before the before the new stats sheet, Paladin was one of my like 3 worst classes. But now it's my absolute best. And let's see, we got Warrior, Druid, or Mage. Well, I've played Warrior 4 times, Druid and Mage just once each. I've actually done worse with Mage, ever so slightly, than with Druid, so it's gonna have to be Mage. Oh wait, I did not look at my daily quests. I should do that. Rogue or Warrior, Druid or Hunter. Oh wow, these are just the worst quests ever. Holy crap. Well, Shaman or Warlock. Balls. Okay, so we're Mage, taking the only playable card. Mana Worm over the junk. Easy call. Flame Strike, although the other cards are good. Flame Strike, though the other cards are okay. Third Flame. Okay, we're not gonna take a third Flame Strike. I mean, I could go for see just what happens if you have that many flame strikes. There have definitely been times when someone played 2 flame strikes against me, and I'm like, well, if they have a 3rd flame strike. No. Nope, not gonna do it. Gonna take the Sorcerer's Apprentice. She's very, very good. Duplicate's a cute secret, but Cone of Cold is just so solid. Gonna grab it there. Gonna grab the Swampoos there. Wolf for some buffs and some early plays. Another Cone of Cold? No, I'm gonna grab the Dalaran Mage. That is not as good as Kobold Geomancer, but at least it's decent. And it helps the Cone of Cold and Flame Strike be extra awesome. That was terrible. 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 Wow. Well, alright. I guess we'll take a Leper Gnome. Frostbolt's, I think, more important than Mana Worm. Ooh. Mirror Image for the Mana Worm is good, but Water Elemental's just so broken. I gotta take it. I'll take a spell damage over the junk. Card draw, I think, over the other mediocre taunters there. We'll take Cleric for some buffing. The missiles are okay, though. Fireball's an easy choice. Vaporize I don't like, but the other stuff is just unplayable. Okay. I think with all these 4s, I don't really want this 5-drop, although it is good. Mad Bomber's trash, so I'll take the Mirror Image to go with my Mana Worm, I suppose. We'll take this for some burn potential. Oh, man. Zombie Chow is so good, but Abusive Sergeant is considerable here. We'll take Zombie Chow. I mean, it goes against the burn strategy, I know, but it's just so good if you play it on turn 1. It's ridiculous. All right, the only playable there is the Fool. Got an Epic, and yeah, I'm gonna take Pyroblast. Go for the burn here. Mad Scientist. I have Vaporize. I could take this for some burn potential, but I don't like adding so much to my curve. So we'll take that. Mirror Entity is very, very good, so we'll take that over the Razorfen Hunter. I don't want Duplicate. We'll take the Warrior for some early removal / more burn. We'll take this for some early plays. Undertaker. Okay, let's take a look at Undertaker here. We got Leper Gnome, Zombie Chow, Mad Scientist, and so that's 3, it looks like. 3 with this. No, I'm just going to take Arcane Missiles then. Crazed Alchemy. I don't want more expensive stuff. Although, okay, I don't really have any endgame except for the 1 Kodo and the Commander. The problem is, sometimes even 1 Kodo doesn't have anything to do, so I'm not going to take 2. Well, I think that was a pretty average Mage draft. You got some good things like Flame Strike, Pyroblast, Fireball, and a lot of early plays. But there's some card quality issues. Just some really bad rares in here, like Vaporize, and I think just like rares are just in general really low. Like the Crazed Alchemist is in here. There's a Demolisher in here. Just some bad rare quality. I think was a real problem with this draft. All right, and if I do not get early drops and it goes long, I only have the Kodo and the Argent Commander for endgame. That's it. Okay, well, I don't think I need the Dalaran Mage just yet. Let's mulligan 2 cards. Hope to get a 1-drop. I could have mulliganed the Shattered Sun Cleric as well. But I got lucky and I get the Zombie Chow. So I got Zombie Chow, Mad Scientist. Now the problem is, well, no. If I had taken Undertaker, it would have sucked playing both Death Rattles early. But I didn't take it, and I think that was the right choice. So Zombie Chow is very good. Main problem, of course, is since he's a Warlock, he can life tap, and so the Zombie Chow is almost certain to do something. Unless he plays a 3/2 right here and we trade. Which he doesn't. Does he have a Soulfire? He does have a Soulfire, so he's going for the early board presence gambit here. But he's going down a card. Well, he's not exactly going down a card. He's going down a card, but this was 2 cards in 1, so he's about even. Alright, that was a pretty good move for him. I think he made the right call. Arcane Missiles is really interesting. If I get lucky, I could clear him out. But I'm going to take Mad Scientist because you know what? The Mirror Entity is in there. So is Vaporize, unfortunately. It's like this is a case where I'd actually wish the Vaporize didn't exist at all, so I could be guaranteed of getting Mirror Entity, but that's fine. So is he actually going to buff this ghoul by throwing both things at my Scientist? That would be a little bit wacky. He's going to go for it, so not only do I get a secret, but he traded just 2 cards in for 1, so I'm ahead a card again. Which secret did I get? Got the good one. 50-50 chance that I will kill it with hero ability, but the problem is if 2 things go on his face, it's at 5/2, which is kind of awkward. Let's just Frostbolt this. Is it time to use the coin just to get a creature out? I think it actually is. What else am I doing with the coin? Might as well get that out here. I'm going to get another creature out once he triggers my Mirror Entity. And then I've got card draw or buff, depending on what's important. Okay, so he's not playing anything expensive. He's guarding against Mirror Entity, perhaps. No, he's actually not playing anything at all. Well, that's fine as well. Vaporize comes up. Almost certainly going to be useless for a good long while. We got Pyroblast, which is useless for a good long while as well. Stampeding Kodo hopefully kills my little one. It doesn't. It kills my big one. Annoying. But this is a good turn here. This is a good turn coming up. What I do here is I buff the Kodo. And then with my overpowered hero ability, I can kill off his Kodo. I have a pretty decent board. So high health. The Pyroblasts, I need to deal 14 more damage to him, which is a somewhat tall order here. Although I have 9 damage on the table. He's got 5 cards. Ooh, Windfury Harpy. Interesting. That's not really what he wanted to have here. So, okay. Since he's going to do that, let me play the Ghoul. Kill that with my Kodo. Or, well, with this Kodo. I could go Arcane Missiles here, try to go for the burn. But I don't think there's any reason to do that right now. I can do that on turn 9 if I really wanted to, because I'm not playing this till turn 10 anyways. Might as well wait and see. Maybe I'll get spell damage with it, you know. Flame Whip is a delight, because that deals 3 more damage to him, so he's closer to dying. Ah, but he had to do that so that he could shut off. And he's going to life tap, which is a mistake. I should have done that first. Now he's almost dead to Pyroblast. In fact, he is dead to Pyroblast once I Arcane Missile him with spell damage. So is it better to do that, or is it better just to play the Water Elemental and wait? Let's just play the Water Elemental. And kick him in the face. There's a chance, I guess, I'll lose because I waited too long on these missiles, but it would just be so unlikely. This is very hard to kill. It's going to deal the 3 damage I need anyway. Alright, he's very, 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 very desperate. Clearly very desperate here. Or else he would not be life tapping. Alright, well, he's got a decent board, but he's dead in 3 turns to Pyroblast. So let's just keep it simple, keep it safe, shall we? We'll play the Ogre Magus. Arcane Missile, see where they land. Okay, they landed in pretty good ways. I'm just going to hit him in the face, because I'm at full health, so I've got nothing to be afraid of. And let's play the Ooze. Gonna have to use the Yeti to either help kill the Elemental or to kill my Ogre Magus. I'm actually threatening lethal just with these creatures and my ping. I don't even need the Pyroblast, perhaps. Alright, so he can kill the Water Elemental, but I'm still threatening lethal with my creatures. He now needs a Shadowbolt or Soulfire. Do we have it? The answer is... Soulfire? Mortal Coil? Well, it doesn't kill. He doesn't have spell damage. What's he doing? Oh, he has 2 Mortal Coils. I see. Well played. Okay. So he does kill the Ooze and draw a card. And he does live for a turn. Cone of Cold is just icing on the cake here. Yeah, I mean, definitely. So we Cone of Cold here. Freeze his stuff. Hit him in the face. I'll play Vaporize because there's no reason not to. Ping him in the face. Job done. Threatening lethal with my creature. And he concedes. So, that was a pretty nice start to this run. My mage history was like I first had 12 wins, then 7, then like 3 or something like that. So, haven't done that, or no, it was like 12-5-4. Yeah, 12-5-4 were my mage results. So it's nice to get an inspiring start here, but we're done with this video. So thanks for watching, folks. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. It is a hobby for me, this channel, so probably there will be lapses in my updating. But if you enjoy the stuff, I hope you stick around. I will. See you soon.